Hey guys. My bad, y'all. I'm tripping. Okay, you're probably wondering, Brittany, can you stop coming on here looking as crusty as you do? I'm sorry. You know, make sure nobody looking at me out the window. Shoot, I'm still cute. Shoot, okay? But look, I wasn't gonna come on here like this, but I was going. The purpose of this whole video is for me to do an eyeshadow routine, like my everyday go-to eyeshadow routine. I've been conflicted back and forth on when to do this. Mind you, all my nails is gone now. They kept popping, and having 2 or 3 nails on one hand is not the deal. So I'm gonna let my nails breathe for like another week, and then I'm gonna go back to the nail shop and get them done. My lips feel dry as ever. Okay, I got a little, I have the big one over by my bed, but this is the lip sleeping mask by Laneige. Come back in. I love it. I don't know if y'all like me and got a whole medicine cabinet on your nightstand. I do. Skincare, nighttime herbal supplement, I got it all on my nightstand with a bottle of water right there ready. But I keep one of these by my night bed, on my nightstand by my bed. You know, after you get out the tub, the shower, you know, you're ready for bed, you're doing all your, you know, nighttime routine, moisturizing. You gotta moisturize the lips too. Don't leave your lips crusty. So like I was saying, okay, before I rambled, as I usually do, I had a plan to do this eyeshadow routine. Now, the reason why I was flip-flopping on where to do it was because of my hair situation. I'm the type, honestly, this style that I have right now, it's a 5x5 HD closure. I have it as a side part with a gang of bundles sewn in. Everything's sewn in. It's not a wig. Everything's sewn in. No shade against wigs. I love wigs. But I prefer, I don't like doing ear to ear. I do not like doing an ear to ear frontal. Only because of the glue. I do want to venture into glueless wigs where I don't have to glue it down. I feel as though, even with this closure, gluing down the closure, I feel as though my edges are suffering. My perimeter is suffering. Like, you know, the crown of my hair, like all of this hair, back, front, everything is flourishing. My hair is growing when I have this styling. I'm not touching it. But my edges, because of the glue, cap or nor cap, it does not, it suffers. It's like it suffers. The glue is no joke, and no matter how careful you are with the 99% alcohol, with the lace remover, with, you know, pulling it gently, whatever, loosening it up, dished it, like, don't nothing, your edges suffer. Okay, when you're using the type of glue that, you know, I use to lay this down, you know, I'm not using Got To Be. I'm using like, what is this? I'm gonna show y'all my favorite. We here, we might as well ramble together. Y'all know I got one of them vanity tables that never ends. The drawers are like stock caboodles. And of course, my favorite glue is missing. You know, I swear if you ghosts coming in my room stealing my stuff, I don't appreciate it. Ghosts, if you hear me, stay up out my room. Like, I hate knowing I got something and can't find it. Like, why is it not here? Where else would I have it? Like, Brazil, no, not to touch my stuff. Oh, here it is. Wrong drawer. Sorry, ghost. This is the glue that I use. I tried, okay, look. I got Ghost Bond. I tried Ghost Bond. But I prefer Mo Length. Come on, camera. One time for me. One time. That's all we need. Woo, I just hit you on the face. Mo Length. This is a lace adhesive, okay? They got them in the beauty supplies. They got them online. You go find Mo Length and, you know, purchase from them. You know, I like this better than I do Ghost Bond, honestly. But they look exactly the same. Exact same bottles. Exact same type of packaging. Excuse me, y'all. I'm an ice eater, so y'all gotta deal with me, okay? What I don't want to happen is me to be so in love with not having to do anything with my hair, enjoying these glued down styles and closures and wigs, is that years from now, I'm in an irreversible place of damage with my natural hair. And so I go through these phases where honestly, I don't keep in a style long at all. That's a claim to fame for me. I get clowned about it all the time. I will switch my style like that. I don't care how much I pay for it. I don't care how beautiful it looks. I get tired of styles quick and I want to switch it up. So this style, honestly, I got done in December in preparation for the ball before it got postponed. So for it to be February now, I've done a fantastic job in my book keeping this in, because usually this style is out by now. So I've done pretty well for myself, I must say. But okay, I'm rambling. Okay, so because I was trying to figure out whether to take my hair down today or tomorrow or wait until I did the eyeshadow, like I was conflicted on when to do this. I'm going to give this style one more day because I already took the glue off and everything. My lace is up. It's ready to be snipped off the track, you know. But I'm gonna use just some Got To Be real quick to get this like a little bit slicked down. And then for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna leave my hair like it is. Once this video is over, tracks are coming out. Tracks are coming out tonight. I figured why not just do the whole thing on camera since I'm here and I need videos to post, so why not ramble with y'all? I was looking for my scarf and lo and behold, it's on my head. So we gonna, you know, start from the bottom and then we rise to the top, okay? We start at the bottom right now. Don't judge me. I'm gonna leave my hair clipped for now. It's kind of just clipped up. This is a 5x5 HD lace closure from Glamorous Mane. And if you part of the big head gang like me, you know, shout out to all the 5 and heads and above. Like, no shade, we fine still. Like, but when I get closures, and no matter if it's closure frontal, which I don't like, but closures, whatever, I pull it down. That's the beauty of, you know, an artificial hairline, is that you get to put it wherever you want to. And so I do bring mine down a little bit. I try to get it past my hairline, but no matter what, the glue still ends up riding back onto my edges. And so it's like, I can't bring it down to my eyebrows. Please don't do that. You know, you still want the hairline to look natural, but you don't want it on your edges. Like, I prefer the closure because I can at least moisturize and, you know, save this side of my edges, you know, with the style in place. Like, I can still oil and grease this side. You know, this is the only side that I gotta really have, I gotta be careful about. And even like rubbing it right now, it's tender. So I know I gotta, you know, do some TLC in this area this next week. I'ma just rock my bun. I'ma deep condition, protein treatments, all of that. All of that on my natural hair once this comes down. Okay, but me, honestly, that little lace adhesive is the easiest thing for me to do. I got the Got To Be products, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So, you know, y'all gonna watch me and probably cringe because I'm doing it wrong. But hey, it's only for this video. It's only for this video, okay? We good. Okay, so what I got is the Got To Be glue spray, that freeze spray. and the Ultra Glued Styling Gel, okay? We're gonna use both of these for the purpose of this video. So, and I'm gonna do this wrong, so please, y'all, don't fuss at me. But I just gotta lay it down quick. So, I really wish I could play music on here without getting a copyright strike. Like, all right, y'all, I'm just gluing this, gluing this, laying this down. This is what I be doing. I ain't saying this is the correct way. I'm just saying this is the way I be doing. I could watch a video right now and do it the right way, but who got time for that? Who got time for that? I'm gonna spray a little bit. I know you're like, what? Don't do it like that. Hush. Right now, hush. Okay? This what I'm doing. So, when I lay this down, this is already lifting back up. Like, it lifted back up as if I did absolutely nothing on my forehead just now. So, I ain't got one of those cute little edge, you know, lace layer downers. So what I'm gonna have to do is take this little scarf here, and y'all just watch me struggle. It's cool. Watch me struggle. Just chill out. Chill out. Chill out. It's sticking a tad bit. So I'm gonna take advantage of this tad bit of stick, and I'm gonna go under because I'm trying to still do the rest of my hair while this is being... Ooh, you see how that's lifting up? Okay. What we gotta do here? Okay. Let's keep going. Alright, y'all. So while that's being laid down, we hope, I'm gonna just brush out the rest of this hair. I did not wrap my hair last night because I had all intentions of taking everything down. So that's why it's not, it sounds like grizzly bears every time I brush through it. But it's not the hair, y'all. It's because I didn't wrap my hair last night, and it's I just gotta brush through the tangles. I got this hair from Pauline's. I think Pauline's is just in California. It's like LA thing that sell bundles. They sell hair. I think they sell Indian and Malaysian hair. I couldn't tell you what's in my head, honestly. I've had this hair for over 2 years now, and with Pauline's, you can take the hair back. You know, as long as you bought the hair from them, you can take the hair back. You can pay for them to like maintenance the hair, like wash it, condition it. If your stylist cuts your tracks up and you got itty bitty pieces, they can sew all the webs back together for you. Like, it, you know, they're gonna charge you a little bit for it, but I mean, you can't really find places that's willing to do that no more. So that's why I, you know, and I take care of my hair. When I take it out, I condition it, you know, myself. I take it to Pauline's to have them do their thing. They wrap it up just like brand new bundles. Put it back inside your little hair bag, zip it up, put it away until you want to take it out again. And the hair lasts. The hair does have minimal shedding. You know, it's not, you know, it's not like, oh, it does not shed at all. It does shed a little bit. I've had hair that shed way worse though. So it's like the shedding on this is little enough to where I'm not going to go and look for any other hair to wear. Like, I'm not going to test and try out other hairs because the shedding's not that. It's not giving that. I'm going to stick with what I got. You know, the quality is A1 to me. It blends with my natural hair when I want to do a style with leave out. So, you know, I do a little refresher with my hair, you know, in between washes. You know, with my hair, our scalps naturally get oily, so it causes the hair to get oily too. So in between washes, I took the cap off, but it comes like this. It's a dry shampoo by Dove. This one is the Ultra Clean, but I know they have like a coconut scent too. That it's a dry shampoo, Ultra Clean. They have like a coconut scent too that I like, but those are the only two that I've tried. And you're supposed to spray at the roots of your hair, you know. I follow directions when I want to. I spray the roots, you know, to be a little bit obedient, but the rest of the time, you know, I'm spraying the hair. It really, if your hair is feeling weighed down, from like, or oily, this is perfect. You know, if it don't smell like shampoo and conditioner no more, like it's starting to smell like scalp, you know, would love for you to wash it, but if you ain't got time, at least hit it with some dry shampoo, y'all. It makes a difference. It makes the hair fluffy again. I'm sorry, I was just in the mirror looking at the new growth. Y'all know we be tripping about some new growth. I was like, dang. Okay. Okay, queen. With your hair growth. Alright, y'all. When I take my hair down though, I seriously need to get a trim on my natural hair. I haven't gotten a trim in months. I need like a real salon trim. I be watching people like dust their ends with the scissors, the shears. I ain't doing that. Not I. Okay, so I feel like this is decent enough for this video. Shoot, as good as it's gonna get. Should we check on the damage that we've done? Okay. It's like, it's okay. Of course, it's not perfect, and it's probably not as dry as it needs to be for me to start parting and pulling like this. But we ain't got time. We ain't got time. We doing too much in this video. We got to get to the doggone eyeshadow. Like, we still have hair. We do not have time. Okay, y'all. I had to redo the lace because it lifted completely off. That's why I really don't mess with the Got2b when it comes to laying down a lace, because it's so hard. Like the other glues, shoot, you lay it on, hit the blow dryer to it for a few minutes, and a couple, you know, 1 to 2 minutes, and it'd be ready to tack down. You know, you tie it down, let it do something else, and you're ready to go. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna just start my face. I feel like we've been here forever already. I've been talking too much. Again, the lovely Nivea cream. I use this as really like a primer, honestly. A moisturizer and a primer. I've already moisturized my face and everything, but I have dry skin. Not even, honestly, it's like a combination dry. I want to get the hairs out the way so that I just have face. Okay. And honestly, it don't leave me greasy. I've used primers that feel like this, so it does not leave me greasy at all. It leaves a good, like, bouncy. It's not sticky, but it's not like dry. I don't know. Y'all know what I mean, like. Okay, Laura. Y'all know I mix my foundations. I've got the Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation by Laura Mercier. Mercier. I am in the shade 5-in-1 Pecan, if the camera's not picking that up. 5-in-1 Pecan. It's the one with the gold top, okay? I know she has two that are in the same bottle. It's the one with the gold top. So I honestly do like 2 squirts, honestly. And then I mix it with Estee Lauder. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a stutter. If y'all didn't already know that. One of my many beautiful flaws. I like to stutter when I talk. It's a double wear stay in place makeup foundation. This is in, let me show y'all. It's this little bottle y'all see everybody using. 5W 1.5 cinnamon. Alright, and this one does not have, whoa. This one doesn't have a pump. So it's literally a pour out. I think you can like find a pump. I haven't tried the MAC pump on this one, but a lot of times you can find the pump that for another bottle and kind of screw it on top. Whoa. I do use a little bit more of the cinnamon that I do Laura. Honestly, I don't know. I was gonna say that Laura can be a little bit red sometimes, but I think altogether I've gone into my winter shade and both of these are kind of off, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And I honestly thought about going into Sephora and trying to get matched for another foundation, just to, you know, you gotta kind of play around the season as the seasons go and see if I matched better with another foundation. But it's like, dang, do I really want to go through all that again to mix a foundation? Because of course I'm not going to be able to find it with just one. You know, do I want to do all that, or can I just make this work? Like, don't do that, you know. Only do that with makeup. When I said that, I immediately thought relationships, and I'm like, oh no, let's not advocate that. But this is the Sonia Kashuk body sponge. I think I got it for like $5. Let me sit up straight. It's $5 at Target. I think it's like 5 or 8, one of the two. I do blend my entire face, including my eyelids. And usually I do go into the base of the closure or frontal I'm wearing. So everything just blends better. Go down to my neck. And honestly, that was quite a bit of foundation. I don't know when it stopped recording, but I'm still blending. Okay, I was saying like, I usually don't use that much of foundation. But as you can see, like I'm still, I can just zoom in, hold on. You can still see spots, but I'm not, you know, I ain't pressed like that. I ain't pressed to cover like that. For concealer under my, I'm gonna use I'm gonna say under my eye, yeah, you'll see. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Corrector, the Puff Ball. I am 144 caramel. Camera art. I know this camera don't even like me like that to even be zooming in. That camera like, if you don't get up my face, I see it. But it's the eraser. I prefer this concealer. I have no problem trying other products, but I feel as though, you know, for the purposes of getting done for this one, because we're doing eyeshadow, let's not, you know, add in any extras, unnecessary extras. Let me come in a little bit. Unnecessary extras. I really hope that this closure is drying, because if I take this scarf off and it still lifts up in midair like it did the last time, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, y'all. So I blended out my under eye. I'm not trying to make it disappear. I do blend it outwards. But yeah, as I'm doing this, I hope y'all are ready, because the date drops for April 9th for the ball. That's another reason why I said, let me get up and do this. Because when I started this, the whole goal was to get this done before the ball. And when the ball postponed, it's like my motivation did too. And so it's like, let's get back into the swing of things. I'm just taking the the sponge I use from my foundation to kind of blend out any harsh edges from the concealer and the spots that I put it. I'm just putting it on the edges. I'm not putting it exactly where the concealer was, just the areas around it, so that it's not so prominent. This is that sponge I used for the concealer. It's a Tarte sponge, but it's just like you use a beauty blender. Same thing, Real Techniques, same thing, just the egg shaped one. I'm doing the bronzer to warm up my face. It's the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer. This is a number 7, but they don't have the number 7 anymore, and so we just got to go with I have Fenty over there. I think it's Caramel Cutie, but I still have some of this left because I don't use a lot when I do use it. And so honestly, as you see, it's just to warm up the face. And I just tapped the brush in it. This brush is an e.l.f. brush. It's an e.l.f. angled blush brush. Okay? And so I literally, it just allows me to get in. I know I can see where my cheekbones naturally set. I just did that face so y'all can kind of see where my brush was going, in case, you know, you don't have set cheekbones that sit like that. You know, everybody's face is different, so it's just a way that you can make yours poke a little bit to place your contour, bronzer, whatever you do, more accurately. Okay? So yeah, April 9th, we're back at the ball. I hope y'all are excited. I don't know, I feel like I procrastinated the last time with my outfit when it came to the ball, and I waited to the last minute, which please don't do. And I felt like my decision was rushed on what I was gonna wear. So this time I have enough time to actually plan something. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all have to wait and see, because I'm gonna vlog the whole thing. I'm gonna vlog before. I'm gonna have behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna get some stuff with everybody getting ready. Mama Easy, Burleezy, Brazil, some of the fellas. Like, I'm gonna get everybody, because I got it like that. That was ugly, I'm sorry. But I am gonna vlog everybody, okay? So make sure you subscribe. As we get back to there, make sure you subscribe. My blush, but of course the little glass came out, not to worry, we just pop it back in. This is a MAC Sheer Tone blush in the shade Peaches, and it's literally powder blush. I take, this is an old e.l.f. blush, but whoa, an e.l.f. brush. I believe it's just a blush brush too. I think this is when it first came out. This was like the dollar ones. e.l.f. has, like, when I was looking for some, the only reason why I have that angle brush, that black one, is because I needed some stuff when I was out in Texas. And so I realized, like, dang, e.l.f. brush ain't $1 no more. Like, the lowest price is $3. I'm proud, because e.l.f. has come a long way, because their products are worth it. It's not like their products aren't worth it. e.l.f., you're doing your thing. I love it. Include me, you know, that's all. All right, so that's all the blush I put on. I'm not looking for a rosy. It's just to refresh your face and give you that, you know, fresh outdoor cold breeze look. And I do take it up, you know, so it's not just sitting there on my cheek. Okay, eyebrows. Lord, y'all know I hate this. I ain't gonna talk to this because the process itself pisses me off. So I'm sorry, but y'all can watch. I'm stopping to talk midway through these brows because I thought these were some good. I'm gonna say something about brows, even though I hate doing them, okay? What I do use for my brows is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, okay? It is the one that comes with the little, you know, this is the mini one. They have a larger one. This is the mini one because I wasn't sure which color I was gonna be in. This is number 4. And you can, let me try to back myself out. Number 4. I pop back in because with these brows, the reason why they're a struggle for me is because I'm trying to match them up. My natural brows are off centered, so it's like one is naturally higher than the other one, and so I'm trying to correct them and shape while doing it. So my main focus is to get the tops lined up as accurately as possible. And so it's hard because one, you have to relax your face, because if you got your eyebrows, you know, looking funky while you're doing it, you know, you're making a face. When you relax your face, it's going to be completely different shape. So trying to do it while your face is relaxed is the easiest way to get through it and not make a mistake and have to correct it later. Right now, I'm like trying to match the arch. This one has a higher arch than this one, but I'm gonna just leave it alone. You get to a point where it's like, okay, if I mess with it again, it's gonna get worse. We just gonna leave it where it's at, and that's where it's gonna be. Because we can always go back, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. If I have it, oh, it's right here. To clean up my brows, I feel the best way to clean it up is with a concealer. I don't do the top. I never got into that, but I do the bottom to kind of clean up, and it makes a world of difference. I'm telling you, if you can clean up your brows. I don't really like the look. I think it's called like halo brows, of where you have that concealer look. I don't like that. I don't. But I do use a tad bit of a lighter concealer. A tad. Not even as light as the under eye concealer. That's even too light than what I like to do. So I go to NYX, and they have a conceal, correct, and contour palette, and it's a little 6-color one. You can find it in Target, Walmart. They have them everywhere, these 6 colors. And the color that I use is this one here, the middle one on the left side. I use that one, and I take a flat concealer brush. This one is by ColourPop, and I get this one. You want a concealer that's not runny so that you have room to play with it. If it's too thin and too slick, it makes it harder to control, and you want to be able to control it. If it's too thick and doesn't glide well with your brush, you're going to end up making a mistake. It's too hard. So to me, this has been the perfect consistency. I wish I could find this one color in like a pod, because I don't need the rest of these, but they don't have it, and just it's single by itself. So it's not expensive, you know. I think it's like $6 or something. I don't know, don't quote me. But what I'm gonna do is just, I can't talk. Okay, when you do this, don't start at the front concealing your brows, because wherever you lay your brush down has the most product. Put it at the middle, somewhere where you can smooth it out both ways, so you're not, you know, if you put it at the front, trying to clean up the front to push it back, it don't work. You have enough at the middle to just go front and back. Put all that product in the middle, and then go back and do your lines. And you gotta have a steady hand. I'm gonna stop talking for a second. Hold on. Okay, and once you do that, you can kind of create whatever kind of shape. If your brows were too thick, don't worry about getting a Q-tip and trying to like take the eyebrow pencil off, and don't get the top down. It don't matter what the bottom's looking like. If you got your brows, focus on getting the top arch matching, and then whatever the bottom looks like, we can fill it in, we can take it off with concealer. We can work with that later. Just focus on the top. You know, you can create a big square. You know, get your top perfect and just do whatever you want for the bottom. We can clean it up later. And I just take this and just blend it out towards down on my eyelid. You know, don't be going to the middle. And you don't have to do all of this. If you feel as though the edges are too, that's another thing. You kind of want to fade out the inner corners. So I literally just take my finger and dab that way, dab this way, and you're dabbing. It's like a little, you know, dabbing. You can even get like a Q-tip and just dab away. You just want to shear out the front portion of that eyebrow so you don't have that boxy look. We don't want that boxy look. You know, we want an ombre. We want an ombre. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go in for this one. Okay, so, and I stopped talking only because when I talk, I feel like when my face moves, my hand moves, something is moving. And I need that line as crispy as I can up underneath that brow, because that's what's creating my shape. We don't want to mess up during the shape process. What are you looking for, Brazil?
I'm looking for Granny.
She watering the grass.
Oh.
Girl, she in there panicking, pacing back and forth the hallway like, girl, what is you doing? Your granny outside watering the grass. You know, calm down. I'm just playing, y'all. She love her granny. She thought she left her. She about to leave. Go to my grandma's house. Alright, y'all. This is as good as it's gonna get for the brows. I ain't doing no more. I ain't doing no more. That's it. Okay, I got my towel because more than likely your hands gonna have, you know, pencil, concealer, something on them. That's it. We can go on the eyeshadow. Because after that, all I do is eyeliner and lashes, and we're gonna spray down. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I move my face, I see the unevenness in my brows. But once in a while, my face is relaxed. Like, they look the same. But for me, I'm having this issue towards the bottom. And when it's the bottom, you can, this is the best way to, you know, the easiest to correct. Because you can always get your concealer brush and clean it back up if you do and you're like, oh, no, that wasn't it. Get your concealer brush and just clean it up. I'm gonna get good at brows one day. I'm telling you. One day I'm gonna get good at brows. Now I'm gonna actually create a real eyebrow routine. Like, in real life. I know y'all can probably see, like, girl, what did you do that for? I know. What can we do? Besides just keep moving forward. Do better, right? Do better. That's why I don't like doing brows on camera, because honestly, it takes me the longest. I'm literally sitting here doing this the whole time. Like, making a mark, erasing it. Making a mark, erasing it. It's like, who want to sit there through all that for just for brows? Girl. But I feel like it's important because people will look at somebody's brows and be like, wow, you know, I like your brows, you know. And maybe they do need to know the struggles it takes to get behind it, to get the brows, because brows aren't always a kind of process. Like, and if you actually saw somebody struggling to get it, it will make you feel more comfortable in your struggle taking to get it. Like, okay, I'm not just struggling for nothing. It took her that long too. So, you know, we're here. Eyeshadow. Shut up, Brittany. Dang. Okay. I am in love with Morphe eyeshadows. Specifically, Jaclyn Hill. Brazil, just put on some Crocs. She's in there about to cry because she can't untie some tennis shoes she ain't worn in years. You don't put on some Crocs and go play? Golly. Struggle as a 6-year-old. Jaclyn Hill palette, my favorite. Yes, the first one is my first choice, okay? First palette is my first choice. Not to go steal it from me again. I'm sick of it. My first choice, and please believe to know, I do have volume 2. I do have volume 2. You know, it has barely been touched. I will do some looks with this, I promise. I gotta get back into the swing of things. But the original first one, I have dogged this palette. I'm sorry. You know, it's a little dusty and nasty, and as you can see, we are going straight first into this one that is hit pan. Don't know the name of it, but if y'all got the palette, y'all probably enjoy that color too. I use this as, I don't know if this is considered a transition shade, honestly. I call it my background shade because I apply it over my whole lid. And when it comes to eyeshadow brushes, I love Morphe brushes, honestly. Morphe and e.l.f. are the 2 eyeshadow brushes that I go to. My little collection here is mostly on Morphe. Love you, boo. But this is the Morphe M573 brush. M573. I be wanting to focus on this stuff, but it's a little misshapen. So we're gonna ignore that. But I'ma literally just dab it into the palette. Let me come in for y'all, because I'm gonna be looking at my mirror. She outside. And pat. I'm gonna pat first on the lid and then swipe. Windshield. Windshield, windshield. It's like, it's a lot lighter in the palette. On the lid, it is like a brown. It does give like a little browner than what it is in the pan. But it's a good background shade. I used to be in love with MAC eyeshadows, y'all. MAC used to be my go-to for eyeshadows. And I'm gonna show y'all a palette that I created back when, before, like, I don't know when y'all, if y'all was like, I was in love with makeup back then. Back in the day. And it was these like DIYs. This ain't even it. But I just want to show y'all this little, it's a MAC palette. This didn't come in this palette. These are literally shadows that I bought separately and loaded into a palette like this. So the palette came empty. It came 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 pods that were empty. And you, when y'all, that's what I was saying. I don't know if y'all was like into it when we started deep potting eyeshadows from MAC. I used to love deep potting eyeshadows. Eyeshadows I didn't even need a deep pot, but I just enjoyed deep potting that much. And putting them, you know, gluing a little magnet on the bottom of the pan and sticking it inside. Here it is. I had a whole Z palette. With it has like a magnet background, and these are all eyeshadows. I think only 2, 3. Like I have like 2 of these Sephora shadows. I think this is a Makeup Forever shadow. The rest are MACs. You know, I am a good neutral girl, but these was back in the day. I used to love the powder shadows. Why am I talking about that? Alright, y'all. So we did the background. Our background color. You can probably hardly see it, but that's the point. We just want something that we can, that is neutral enough to blend out whatever else we put on. Okay? And this is just my go-to eyeshadow routine. That's the first one. Then I go and get, this is a tapered eyeshadow brush by Kiss. Okay? It's one of them little beauty supply eyeshadow brushes. RK Kiss. Okay? And on the palette, I go into the darkest brown, I'm sorry. Darkest brown at the bottom row. I don't know what color that is next to it. That might be the darkest brown, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's the third one over from the end. Tap, tap, tap. And this one is potent. It's potent, y'all. So please be careful. I pat to get the most product in right at the corner, and then just brush it forward. I be forgetting the names. I know there's names for the placement of the eyeshadows. I forget, you know. And I bring it in about halfway because I want my lid color to be the main focus. I don't cut crease on a natural, not a natural, but an everyday eyeshadow look. I don't cut crease. I hardly cut crease at all, honestly, or, you know, put down a base, a white base for my eyeshadows, unless I'm doing like a vibrant color that I want to pop. You know, I put it right on top of my lid, right on top of that background color. But this is just the outer color that I'm putting on for this brown. And I use this because no matter what, I can match this eyeshadow look with any lip color. Any lip color I can match it with, and that's why it's just my go-to. Because it's a pretty eyeshadow look, but I can throw in anything with it and it's gonna go. You gotta make sure to go with your outfit, but it's gonna go. This is a e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. There's another old school e.l.f. Brush with a white bodies. But it's like a flat brush. It's flat, and what I do honestly is I take a setting spray, priming spray, whatever you got. I'm gonna use this NYX Bear With Me, and I just wet my brush a little bit because I'm using a shimmer eyeshadow. It picks up better in my opinion. It doesn't leave all the shimmers flying around everywhere. It kind of, the moisture packs it in. And I'm going to use this one right here, second from the bottom on the end. That's my go-to for the gold shadows. And I'm literally just going to pat, and the shadow comes up on the brush just like that. And I'm going to start in the middle and kind of work my way to the inner corner. I don't want to go everywhere. You know, my whole thing is wherever your eyelid naturally stops at, that's where I'm going. I'm not going all the way up to my brow bone with the lid color. And I think that's where a lot of people make a mistake, is that they cover their whole entire lid space with the eyeshadow colors. And that's not what it's for. You have transition colors up here to soften out. That's a lot for somebody to take in when they're looking at you and your whole eyelid is covered with eyeshadow. It's a little overwhelming, okay? So don't take it as criticism. I'm just letting you know it's a lot. It's a lot for us, okay? Just the lid. That's all you need. Just the lid. And then once we do that, I go back. I don't pop back in the brown. I just take the brush I use for the brown to kind of fluff in where the gold meets the brown so that it's not a harsh meeting. It's a friendly meeting. Welcome. Welcome. You know, hospitality. That's what we're giving here. Hospitality between the two colors. And that's it. You can see where we're going. If you feel as though the top is a little harsh, you take that original pencil that we used for that background color, and you can just swivel in back and forth on the top rim of what you did with the other eyeshadows. We're not going down into the eyeshadows. We're just taking it across the rim. And we're just patting along. Patting along. If you're going out for an evening on the town, you can take a highlighter. That's what we forgot with the face. We forgot the highlighter, boo. Okay, this is MAC Gold Deposit, okay? It's a shimmery highlighter. This is old school. And a little bit goes a hell of a long way, okay? Please don't dab your brush in this and think you need, you're going to end up looking like, yeah, I'm going to talk about you. Tap, tap, tap. That's it. And gently, because I don't even want a full press down of this highlight, because it's a lot. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. We want whatever the taps are going to give. I take this and go down the bridge of my... Oh, I'm missing my nose ring. I hate when I forget when my... When my nose ring is out for like more than a day, it hurts like the dickens to get it back in. And I'm going to have to bust it through again. Pause. Little tap, tap, tap right in that area just to give like your little brow bone a little sparkle. That's it. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Okay, the other eye, because I'm going to hurry up. Same color, that gold. What I do with my eyebrow pencil. You see how the devil working? He don't want me to finish. My allergies is all kicking in now. Got my nose running. Make sure I ain't got no boogers up here. Y'all be talking about me. I don't care. Okay, spray again. We want the same dampness that we got on this eye, on that eye. It just makes the shadow, a shimmery shadow, stick better. So again, I'm going to close my lid so I can look out one eye, see where I'm going. I start from the middle, work my way in, but I'm only going where my natural eyelid stops. That's it. Okay? That's it. That's all we doing. I'm going to take the brown brush, just like I did the other eye. I'm not going to add more product to it. I'm just going to welcome the gold eyeshadow to the party. That's it. We just give them a welcome, a warm welcome. Welcome in. Okay? Just so it's not a harsh, you know, everybody likes a warm welcome. Okay? And again, we can take that little highlight. Where's my little highlight brush? Man, you see how I'll be losing stuff? That's crazy. Like, y'all see me just had it. I need some better organization. We gonna work on that, y'all. And this is a fan brush. This is by Kiss 2. It's by Kiss. It's called Fan. It's a fan brush. And I'm going to just take this, whatever is left on it, and trying to dibble dabble back into the product. But that's it for the eyeshadow, honestly. Let me tell y'all, I use 2 eyeliners when I do this. One I use to actually line the eye, you know, get that line straight. And the other one I use to fill it in. To line it, I use NYX Epic Ink Liner, okay? It is in black. It's the little original little skinny one like this. Let me see if the camera wants to pick it up. Okay? And literally, when I start, I start towards the inner, but not exactly at the inner. No, I don't. I'm lying. I was about to do it, and I'm like, this don't even feel comfortable. I make the wing first. And literally, I know people struggle with wing liners. I don't know how else to explain it if this is even a whole video. But honestly, ooh, I mess up every time. That was actually a mess up, but we can work with mess ups. Wing liners are not perfect every time, unless you're a magician. But honestly, I mess up every time and just make it work. Whatever, you start with one, however that one turns out is how you make the other. And that's what you're doing. It's going to determine whether you have a big wing, a little wing, whatever is that first line you make. And I try to angle it up. I really do. Towards that, honestly, towards the end of my brow. That's the direction I'm going in. Going up. And then I come straight across. And as I'm coming across, I'm kind of angling down a little bit, just a tad. I start from here and pull up. And the reason why I stop halfway here and start from the middle is because as you're dragging, honestly, your marker kind of dries out a little bit, especially if you got eyeshadow on it. So as you're dragging back up to meet the line, you can straighten everything out. And please remember, like, you can finish out the whole wing like this with this one liner. But to me, once it starts to dry out, I want to put it down. And this is a felt tip pen, okay? I use Essence Super Last Eyeliner in Deep Black. It is an 18-hour eyeliner. And this one has one of these tips. Mine's just bent a little bit. But it has one of these tips. It's flimsy still, but it carries a lot more products for me. It carries a lot more product, and that's why I like to fill it in with this brush. It's faster, it's easier. I'm not worried about keeping a straight line with this one, because to me, making a line is harder with this one than it is the felt tip pen. But I feel like the felt tip pen takes forever to fill in the wing. And you know, that's it. That's our wing, y'all. It's a big one. We're going out there to the side a lot. It's still cute. So I'm going to do the other side. Let me see if I can try to get this in the camera. And now we're trying to match it with the other one. So I'm going to have to bring it out a little bit farther than I normally would. And angle it down. Match it up. The other side. And that's what I have. And I'm going to fill it in. filling it in with the Essence eyeliner. Woo, I messed up. I don't know if y'all were even able to catch that. I was probably blocking the view. I messed up again. And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. You have these days. You have these days where you royally mess up. Ooh, you see now the inner corner? My eyes are about to water. I feel it. I'm gonna let y'all see. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. I'm gonna get a Q-tip and just put it right in there. I'm just dabbing. I'm not wiping. I'm not smearing nothing around. I'm bleeding a couple times. You know, the eyeliner comes off on the Q-tip. I'm gonna put it over here because I feel my eyes tearing up on the side. Okay. And now we're gonna work on the mess we just made. I think that's as close as we can get. Okay. So you see how it arches up like that? That's not what we want. My hand moved and I messed up right there. So this is what I do. I take this. I pull. Okay. Okay. It's still kind of smudgy. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the felt tip pen. We're going to go from the corner. Sharpen the line. Making that line straight as possible. And then we're going to pull back out the palette. Just take one. Dip that in the gold and just place it right over the area that we took some off. And then with that brush, that kiss brush that we did the brown, couple dabs into the brown to marry those two together again. And we can dab over the eyeliner. Don't be afraid to dab over the eyeliner. We can always go back and redo the line. It happens though, y'all. It happens. It happens. But the point is not to get frustrated, y'all. Try your best not to get frustrated if you make a mistake. Just go back and fix it. You know? It's not the end of the world. You can even dab a little bit over here, you know. It's not the end of the world. You know, once that's done, I feel like we can just eliminate that big blob in the far left of the wing. Okay. I got a movie on, y'all, and it sounded like it's getting good. And I can't concentrate because it's like, I don't want to hear it because I'm missing the good part. But I also want to listen because I'm nosy. It's not perfect. These are some real bent wings. And honestly, I don't like that bent wing. Let me see. That's what I'm going to do. We're just going to have some extra large wings today. It didn't do diddly. It is what it is, y'all. That's what we got today. Let's spray this down. Dang, I do not like leaving the wings like this. You see how, like, when I kind of close my eyes, it's not as bent as it looks as when my eyes is like, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is the struggle. We're struggling together. Like, that was the whole concept. So let me stop tripping. That was the whole concept of what we are doing. It's to struggle together. And this is the real struggle. Let me pop on some lashes real fast so I can end it. And because I'm getting hot. You know, a lot happens when you start doing your makeup. That's why I wish we could play music. Because usually I'm a NLE Chopper fan, and you know, walking them down in my room while I'm doing my makeup. And right now, because I know Chopper gonna copyright me quickly, I can't do that. We ain't cool like that yet. So it's more frustrating when you're in silence doing this, y'all. Play some music, you know, make it a little party, and put some music you like. You know, a little trap, little trap music. You know, never hurt nobody. I use the Eye Envy. Isn't this by Kiss? That's what I was trying to figure out. I could have sworn the Eye Envy it is by Kiss, okay? I have bought the Super Stronghold eyelash adhesive by Kiss, Eye Envy, Kiss, whatever. I wanted to try this one. I have the Super Strong, what is this? The Super Stronghold 3D eyelash adhesive. They're a little different. I don't know what 3D means, but I wanted to try the other one because this works. This is my go-to, but I just want to see if there's something stronger because I tear a lot. I've got dry eyes and I tear a lot. My dry eyes have gotten worse since I've had LASIK surgery for my eyesight. And so I do also, you know, I got Duo, you know, a couple different, and this is the brush on adhesive with vitamins. It's the green one. They have a lot in Sephora. And the other lash, the other glue I use is by Velour. It's a little dirty, y'all, so don't judge me. It's hard to find though. It's a lash adhesive. The Velour adhesive is hard to find. It's in Sephora. This is the clear one. They carry it in Sephora, but they're always sold out. They have it on Amazon, but you know, I always side-eye some stuff in Amazon. When it comes to like name brand like this, if it's the real thing. So if you find it on Amazon, just be careful. I know they have it in Sephora, but you gotta find a Sephora that it's in stock in. I was gonna try this, but I can't find no scissors to open it. So dang it, whatever. I'll do it next time. I put my lashes on with a pair of tweezers. These are some old lashes I got. We just gonna throw them on for the purposes of finishing this look. Let's see. Literally, with lashes, you want enough glue, but you don't want too much glue. Okay? You want enough glue, but you don't want too much glue. Too much glue, it ain't never gonna dry. Never. I swear. And then it gets goopy on your eyelid, and then it just keeps falling off and don't stick. It's too much work. So you brush on enough to cover the strip, but not too much. You don't want it like overly saturated. I know the inner corners be pissing you off, but don't oversaturate it, y'all. They piss me off too. Don't worry. Now both of them now have eyelash glue on them. I'm gonna get back. The key to getting this right is making sure that your glue is tacky. And your glue only gets tacky by drying down. You don't want it dry down to where it's dry and ain't no glue left to stick. You want it dry down to where it's starting to get transparent on the strip. Everything ain't, you know, transparent. It's still white on there, but the majority of the glue has gone transparent. A lot of people will get a blow dryer and blow dry their eyelashes to get the glue to dry, you know, quicker. So people blow. If you're working on clients, don't blow on their lashes, please. Don't do that. Let them dry on their own. Fan them. Get your little fan to electric, whatever you got to do. Don't blow on them. That's nasty. I'm sorry, my allergies is kicking in. Anytime I mess with my eyes, my nose starts running, okay? Literally. The product is new. Just bought it. Don't matter. Cruelty-free. Vegan. It don't matter. If I'm near my eyeballs, my eyes is going to water. Regardless. Okay? So, this right here, let me get out the way. I don't know if this is a good visual, but a lot of the glue on here is going transparent. So like on this side of the lash, you can see more. It's not as white as the other side. That means that it's starting to dry down. This is where I can't wait no longer, and we putting it on. When I put it on, I like a lash. I don't like the lashes with thick bands. They're not flexible. And when I mean flexible, they don't bend like that easy. They like rigid. And it's hard to position them when you're not a lash expert. I get it as close to my lash line as I possibly can without sparking a waterfall. I pull it down on that side and I pull it down. And the only reason they go on this easy is because the glue is tacky and it sticks. When your glue is not tacky enough, your eyelashes slide around, move all over the place. They don't sit still. They're like a bad kid, like a baby kid. Your lashes like baby kids when the glue's not tacky enough. They don't listen. You tell them to sit down in one place, you look up, they somewhere else. Okay? They don't listen. Literally, that's it. Okay? That's it. Now, some people will use mascara beforehand to coat their lashes before they put their lashes on. I don't do it before. It doesn't help me here nor there to put them before. It's the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, and it's the waterproof one. Okay, it's by Maybelline. I do it after, and I just do it so that whatever lashes are freelancing they way on the bottom, they just kind of blend themselves up with the top. That's it. You can hit the bottom lashes if you want to. I don't really do my bottom lashes. I don't know why I'm doing them right now. You know how people start doing stuff when they're in front of other people that they don't usually do? I'm not saying I'm one of them people. I'm just saying that might be why I'm doing it right now. The other lash should be good and ready to go. Here's my tweezers. Okay. See, this one I'm a little scared because the glue is almost gone on one side. If y'all can see on the left side, the glue is almost gone compared to what's on the other tip on the other side. So let's see if I can still get function from this lash without problem. It's stuck right down. That's always a good sign. I'm trying to work with the mirror and the camera. It's stuck down. We in business. Now, if your lashes, I have, ooh, that dabbed the inside of my eyeball. If you have sensitive eyes like me, then putting lashes on your inner corners are gonna mess everything up. It doesn't work. It doesn't work, okay? So, I don't go all the way in here with my lashes. My lashes start right here. Because if they're anywhere near my tear ducts, I'm gonna cry the entire day. My lashes are gonna keep lifting. Their glue's never gonna stick. Like, it's just a whole massacre. And you honestly can't tell no difference, you know, when your lashes start like that. And I typically also choose lashes that are in like a cat eye style, meaning that the actual lash goes from short to long as you go from inner to outer. So that also makes it not much of a big deal, not starting all the way in the corner of my eye, because it's a gradient effect. So it's just naturally looking like it's supposed to go that way. If your lashes are too long, like say that you do start your lashes right here and the end of the lash ends up all the way over here, snip your lash. Just make sure you're not snipping in the middle of a design. Like some lashes have patterns. Make sure you hit the end of a pattern before you clip it. Don't clip it in the middle of one. It might not look right. But that is a look. That is my everyday eyeshadow look, girls and guys, whoever's watching. My gold, neutral, brown. And I'm going to show y'all what I mean. Like, you don't have to just stick with like a nude lip with this look. I do like colors. I am a color type of girl. Let's see. I ain't going nowhere to need this kind of color. But I just want y'all to see. This is alright, y'all. This is MAC Up the Amp. It's a lipstick. What is this? It's an amplified lipstick. Okay. Just so y'all know, like, you could throw any kind of lip with this and it's gonna work. It's gonna work because you're wearing it. That's why it's gonna work. Wish somebody would say something saying that my lipstick don't match my eyeshadow. Girl. Okay, y'all. So, you know, this is why I really don't like the spray. As you can, let me zoom back in on this. Y'all gonna see all my struggles today. This is the spray. It's crispy. Can y'all, I mean, shoot. This is why this closure coming out today, because this hairstyle know I'm sick of it. It knows I'm sick of it. It does. Here's a brush. This is what I'm gonna do. Let me see if this works. No, I don't want to use, I was gonna try to spray some of the dry shampoo on it, but if you spray the dry shampoo too close to your hair, it gives a white cast. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use some of this NYX Bear With Me, and y'all gonna bear with me for a minute while I'm telling you it's gone. NYX, come on NYX, come through NYX. Now I'm trying not to look so bald-headed by the edges, you know, because they got kind of plastered when I tied that scarf down, and I'm already lifting up the lace. Man, you know what? I'm about to cuss this lace out in a minute. I'm about to cuss it out and then ask for repentance. You know, hopefully Mama Easy ain't gonna come in here and have a come to the Lord conversation once she hear me really give it to this lace. That's what I'm gonna do. This pissed me off. Okay. I'm taking my hair down now, y'all. I've had enough. I've had enough. I really have. But I love you guys, and that's who I do it for, so it don't matter. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This was the final look for eyeshadow. You know, we threw in a little color lip. But this is it. Honestly, like, y'all, let me take the camera. Honestly, y'all, it ain't hard. Y'all can throw this look with anything. Y'all going out, y'all going to school, anything, you know. Throw it in. Take pictures, tag me, so I can see it. That's all I want to do. I want to see y'all do it. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will do another video. I'll probably do some playing with some colors, because y'all know them eyeshadow palettes are full of colors. And I'm going to try some playing with some colors once I finish doing what I got to do in the head department. Brazil's gone, so we can't, you know, have her chime in and say something. She done went with my mom over to Gigi house. You know, eating tacos or something. But yeah. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Ooh, I didn't even finish the face. Let's spray it down. That was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Fini Natural. Why am I reading the other language? It's the English side. It's time for me to go. Honestly, it's time for me to go. Wet n Wild Photo I'm dumb. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I actually like this, y'all. I usually hit it with my MAC Fix Plus, the lavender one, but you're like, get out my face with that makeup routine you just did. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Please make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. I be posting, I be talking, you know, we be doing our thing over here. You know, I got so much to do. I got so many ideas to film. I just got to do it. And with y'all's motivation and the fact that y'all keep watching, y'all inspire me to keep posting. It's like, okay, I'm not just posting for nothing. Like, y'all actually enjoying it. You know, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, though. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.